Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, or welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome to this new video and update on Solana. I was doubting whether I wanted to make a Solana update, but I was looking at it this morning, and I was looking at Solana versus some of the other major coins, and I had to make it, right? I had to make an update. We hit a TVL of $11.8 billion at 29th of August. That is almost near those highs we made in TVL the 23rd of January. Almost, but in general, I mean, if you look at Solana right now, if we're being honest, and that's also the key reason why I wanted to cover it, DEX trading volumes are fine, could be higher, but they're fine. They've been quite elevated since July, so that's good to see. There's also been some activity on Solana. TVL is in an uptrend, is doing great. So fundamentally, we have a Solana ETF probably coming up in 2025. So fundamentally, there's plenty of reasons to be bullish on Solana, and one of the reasons that I want to add to that, which I've been bullish on Solana for quite some time, for longer than most. All right. I think when we had this move right here, the 12th of August, I set my limits and I started scaling in around 182 and 185. So I have bought Solana. I've also made a profit on that already. But right now what we're seeing, like Solana was quite strong during other times in August and the beginning of September, briefly, when other coins were strong as well. But right now what we're seeing is that Solana is strong when other coins are not very strong. All right, and for that, I will give you an illustration. You can look at Sol BTC, right? So the relative strength of Solana against Bitcoin. What you can see on the higher time frames is that we have broken above a massive resistance level right here with the 200 EMA, but you can also see very clearly that it is a respected level, right? That we broke above on the 3-day time frame. And then there I point you towards Sol ETH. All right, if you take a look at Sol ETH, this has, can I do this please? This has broken above the 12 no, come on guys. This has broken above the 12-hour downtrend. Has now also broken above the daily downtrend. All right, so there's a shift going on from Ethereum to Solana as well. And then most recently this morning, we were able to reclaim this level around $204, which I would not pretend that that's the magical level that we need to stay above, but it is a relevant resistance level as well. As you can see on the chart right here, it's been respected quite often, that area. And we have been able to break above that. And where it took a lot of volume and a lot of effort in the last week and a half for Solana to get those breakouts, right now we got a simple touch here near the 30-day rolling VWAP at the 12-hour uptrend, and we were able to break above that with quite a lot of volume. While if you look at something like Ethereum, it was unable to even get a bounce from support. So I have to still be bullish on Solana. All right, I have to tell you that there's some fundamentals going on around the general financial markets right now that you need to be aware of, and that it's good to be cautious for. But like those can push down the price of Solana. But I think ultimately we will be able to keep this momentum on the higher time frames, and I think we will be able to continue this slow, gradual but consistent uptrend into higher resistance levels. And then when we're talking about higher resistance levels, the first obvious one is around $220. But I think we can start talking about 230 as well, right? And potentially even higher, but that's for later. So those are my thoughts on Solana. I'm still optimistic about it. I'm still bullish on that. And I think that the past 24 hours and what we've seen from Solana, especially in comparison to other major coins and other major networks that it can be compared to, I think that works as confirmation. But I'll keep you updated on this. Today is going to be quite a volatile day again. It's going to be quite a volatile week as well. So make sure to be cautious for that, like I said. But for now, that's what I think you need to know. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.